Monkey playing guitar, listen and practice. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful garden in which grew all sorts of fruits. Many beasts lived in the garden, and they were allowed to eat the fruits whenever they wished. But they were asked to follow just one rule. They must make a low, polite bow to the fruit tree, call it by its name, and say, "Please give me a taste of your fruit." They had to be careful to remember the tree's correct name and not to forget to say please. It was also important that they should not be greedy. They must always leave plenty of fruit for the other beasts, and plenty to decorate the tree and to scatter seeds so that other trees might grow. If they wished to eat figs, they had to say, "Oh, fig tree, oh, fig tree, please give me a taste of your fruit." Or, if they wished to eat oranges, they had to say, "Oh, orange tree, oh, orange tree, please give me a taste of your fruit." In one corner of the garden grew the most splendid tree of all. It was tall and beautiful, and the rosy-cheeked fruit upon its wide-spreading branches looked tantalizingly tempting. No beast had ever tasted of that fruit, for no beast could ever remember its name. In a tiny house near the edge of the garden lived a little old woman who knew the names of all the fruit trees. The beasts often went to her and asked the name of the wonderful fruit tree. But the tree was so far distant from the tiny house of the little old woman that no beast could ever remember the long, hard name by the time they reached the fruit tree. At last, the monkey thought of a trick. Perhaps you do not know it, but the monkey can play the guitar. He always played when the beasts gathered together in the garden to dance. The monkey went to the tiny house of the little old woman, carrying his guitar under his arm. When she told him the long, hard name of the wonderful fruit tree, he made up a little tune to it, all his own, and sang it over and over again all the way from the tiny house of the little old woman to the corner of the garden where the wonderful fruit tree grew. When any of the other beasts met him and asked him what new song he was singing to his guitar, he never said a word.